Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now guys, high energy heroes, hyper legends, whatever you want to call it, should soon be coming to global if the rumours are correct. And quite a while ago, Apex Legends Mobile did in fact sunset, disappeared from the face of the earth. If you want to play Apex Legends, you have to have a console or a PC. You can't play it on mobile anymore. However, guys, the game is very, very similar in terms of heroes, the map, the guns, etc. However, a lot of the game's features are very different to Apex Legends Mobile. And if you're used to that and you jump into this expecting it to be the same, you're gonna struggle a little bit. So guys, in this video, I'm gonna give you 5 tips for you to adjust to high energy heroes from Apex Legends Mobile. So make sure you're paying attention, like down below, and make sure you do subscribe to the channel to not miss any game updates, live streams, or gameplay. Without further ado guys, let's get into it. Alright, so guys, tip number 1. Now this is going to relate to actual gunplay on the game itself. Now, if you are familiar with Apex Legends Mobile, you know a lot of the top creators, etc. would constantly bunny hop or spam crouch, or they would be jumping into the air on Octane's jump pad and shooting people miles away from midair. Now on this game guys, bunny hopping, being midair, or even using zip lines actually increases your weapon spread. So I would recommend you either stand still, slightly move to the left and right, or slide towards an opponent to keep all your shots on target. It looks good when you're flying through the air, it looks good when you're jumping around like a monkey, you know, shooting at people, but you're going to kill people a lot slower, and yes, it may mean they hit you a lot less, but their attacks are going to be a hell of a lot more accurate than yours are, and chances are, if you come across a decent player, they're going to kill you very, very easily, and they're just going to laugh at you on the floor, thinking, what the hell is this guy doing? So don't treat it like Apex, where you think you can bunny hop, or you think you've just seen there a shot from midair wasn't very accurate. It's best to be flat on the floor, sliding, or just sort of standing still to make sure all your shots get on target. So guys, tip number 2. Unlike on Apex Legends Mobile, right, you die or your teammate dies and stuff like that, and you've got people spamming the hell out of you, come pick up me tags, come pick up me beacon, whatever it was, then take it to rearticle point. So I've just been killed there, you see that. My teammate does not have to come and even touch me box, doesn't need to go anywhere near it. They can in fact just run to a resurrection point and click revive, or if you've got the item that lets you call one down. Now in duos mode that you're seeing in the background, you automatically start with one, but if you're in a regular game, you find these in airdrops, so you can call down a remote revival point, and that's all you need to do. As long as their name at the top left, as you're seeing, is green, they're actually fully dead, they're not knocked, crawling around somewhere, you can in fact revive them on the spot, wherever you want. However, every single revive point on this game is single use, so once somebody in the match uses it, it then disappears and you can't use it again. So that's why there is the mobile ones in the airdrop that do help immensely if you do need to quickly revive a teammate, or say you've been left on your own, find an airdrop, pick one of these up, drop it on the floor, revive them, or go to one of the ones on the map. Right guys, tip number 3. Now, on Apex Legends Mobile, if you are unlucky enough to get stuck outside the zone, depending on which zone it was, it would gradually hurt you until you got knocked, and then you would have to be revived or whatever. It's a bit different on this one, the zone doesn't hurt you. Now, as you're seeing, I've got a timer in the centre of my screen there, counting down from 32 seconds. This is how long I can survive in the hazard zone, or the danger zone, whatever you want to call it, the gas, the lightning zone, whatever you want to call it. This is how long I can survive in that before I will be automatically knocked. There's no ticking down of armor or health or anything like that, and you can survive for that amount of time. However, you are able to increase this time. Now, you do find heat shields. You can find heat shields in certain crates, and you can carry up to 2. It doesn't affect your inventory space whatsoever, you can keep carrying them around. But what you can also do is you can use your health kits to increase the time limit on the out of zone time limit, essentially. So you've got your basic kits and you've got your extra big kits that do health. If you use these outside the zone, it will increase that timer. And if you're hurt and you use one outside the zone, it both heals you and increases the time limit. However, you can't use the equivalent to Gibraltar shield to get out of the heat zone, and you can't use the equivalent to Lifeline, which is Angela I'm using right now in the background. You can't use her healing bot to increase the time either. Only by healing yourself or using heat shields can you survive longer in the zone. And obviously, the longer it gets in the game, the more into the game you are, the actual timer for the heat zone decreases. So say a final zone, for instance, you'll have like 15 seconds in total as soon as you enter it. At the start, you'll probably have like 60 seconds or something, so it does change after a while. So guys, tip number 4 is about movement and increasing your actual movement speed. Now obviously, if you are the equivalent to Octane, like I am in the background here, he's called Rayman, you can use your speed boost and you get initial just like energy drink, let's go sort of thing. However, on Apex Legends Mobile, you used to be able to abuse the movement, where you would be able to repeatedly slide, jump, cancel, whatever, to increase your speed exponentially on a flat terrain after a slight incline or something. And you would see people literally speeding around the map like they're on a motorbike and then just circling people like there's no stopping them whatsoever. You can't do that shit on this game, right guys? You can get speed boosts by going downhill. Now, what you need to do is, to do this, slide initially down a hill, then jump, slide again, mid-jump. Keep doing this over and over. It works downhill. You can pick up some really decent speed. So if you're running away from someone or you're chasing someone that's downhill, you can do that to chase them really, really well. But, like I say guys, there's no movement abusing on this. You can't pick up speed and fly across the map to chase someone at a long distance away and stuff like that. It's a bit more balanced now, so thank God for that, because I absolutely hate the dirt and anyone doing it was an absolute idiot. But anyway guys, like I say, downhill only for any sort of speed boosts. It doesn't work uphill and it doesn't work on the flat. You can slide for a little tiny speed boost on the flat, but it's literally just the one slide, then it automatically starts to slow you down. Right guys, last but not least is tip number 5. Now, if you remember back to Apex Legends Mobile, I know it's been a while guys and we're all getting a bit senile, but if you can remember back that far, sniper rifles were absolute dog shit, right? They absolutely sucked. Nobody used them unless you had a Kraber and you were hitting constant headshots. Now in this game guys, they're absolutely amazing. I use the Sentinel quite a lot. There's also a charge rifle, and they're just absolutely brilliant to do a ton of damage. Even someone in raid ammo, if you hit them in the head twice with a Sentinel, you will down them. Kraber is even better, which you will see towards the end of this clip, because I'll leave it on. You might have just seen a bit of it towards the end of the last tips sort of clip in the background, but it's absolutely insane how good, if you don't miss, sniper rifles can be. You can see that one there, that guy was in full health. I left him on a tiny little dot. Someone actually stole me knock there, but I do get the kill back on him. But like I say guys, don't sleep on the sniper rifles whatsoever. Learn to snipe on this game. Have a main weapon like an AR or an SMG, and then have a long range in the offhand. Even if it's one of the DMRs like the yellow ammoed one or the green ammo or the blue ammo. I'm just saying that because I don't know what the guns are called, because they're all in Chinese currently and I can't be able to translate mid-match. But this guy had a Kraber. I took it off him and I took full advantage of it. I'm going to leave the rest of the clip on for you guys. As you can see how it goes, I'll turn it up a little bit. But if you have enjoyed the video guys, you found it helpful, please do like down below and make sure you have subscribed to the channel. And you're about to see what I would call a very, very good Kraber finish. If it is in fact called the Kraber on this game, I'm not really sure, because like I see it again, it's in the Chinese server. I can't read it even though a lot of people think I can. There's a nice little headshot knock for it. And there's one shot on him. He was full purple, knocked his arm and half his health off. Very, very powerful. Anyway, guys, I'll turn the clip up. Hope you enjoy it.